We last saw him in the I'm a Celebrity Jungle just before Christmas, and later this month, this is so exciting, filming starts on the TV adaptation of Reverend Richard Coles' best-selling book, Murder Before Evensong, with Harry Potter star Matthew Lewis. There he is. Hasn't he blossomed, playing the lead? Reverend Richard joins me now. Congratulations. It's all going on, isn't it?
That's come a long way since Neville Longbottom, hasn't
he has, he has. He's a handsome, fine fella, and great casting.
Great casting.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. He's arriving on Monday, and we're giving him a masterclass in how to hold vicar stuff.
Vicar stuff?
Yeah.
And you'll be there to sort?
I'm an executive producer.
Very grown up.
I think I get a sandwich and a chair.
Yes, you do, but you get that lovely title and it's fantastic. It's great. It's really brilliant. I can't wait to see that. And it'll be such a good thing to see on the telly. I think we'll need that. And there are 5 books now?
Just finished book 5, yeah.
Book 5. So there's lots of, it's good. 5 series. How are you after the jungle? Are you still in touch with all your pals?
Yes, we have a very lively WhatsApp group,
I bet you do.
Most of which I could not share in a public forum. But no, there's a lot going on. We're organising 2 reunions at the moment. We're trying to do one in London, and then we all want to go and stay at Colleen and Wayne's house. And
there'll be plenty of room for you.
Well, we want to see their media room, basically.
Of course you do. You just want to be there. There'll be a wing for all of you, and it'll be great.
You get an orangery each, apparently.
An orangery each,
We're very
you
excited
say? How fantastic. Now, look, you and GK had a brilliant relationship. You are very much, I was saying to everyone, you were very much at the heart of that show, and everybody came to you, for just to talk to you, because you're so easy to talk to. But you two, everybody was speculating, can you do something together?
We are going to do something.
You're going
together.
to do I'm glad.
We're just having a meeting, actually, later today. And
Fantastic.
we're going to see if I'm taking her to the opera. We're going to explore our world. So I'm taking her to the opera.
Yes.
And she's taking me for, well, shall we say, a spa day with some intimate grooming.
Oh, you'll be shocked.
Well, she told me what it is, and I thought it was a vuvuzela, which you got in the World Cup, remember, but it's a vajazzle.
I suppose you could do that.
It's not that, it's a...
No, don't. Well, it'll be a whole new world for you, love, and it'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, we're going to go to the football. We're going to do lots of exciting things.
Sounds great. It sounds really good. Now, look, we thought it'd be a really good idea because you know things. And people talk to you. You were the one that everybody confided in, as we said. So we thought we'd go out and about and ask if there was anything that you felt you wanted to confess to the Rev. Shall we start with Joanna and see how we get on?
Yeah.
Right, here's Joanna.
I might have had a little confession. I told my husband I bought 1 handbag and I bought 3. But other than that, I've confessed, so hopefully I'll go to heaven now.
So there we are, Joanna said, she was sort of telling the truth, but not really.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission with handbags. If I was a woman, I would get 30 handbags, I think.
Yes.
So that's a very forgivable one, I think.
So that's fine. So she's got absolution.
But maybe buy the husband a nice present.
Do you know, that's a good idea, because that sort of takes their mind off, because you can say, there's a nice wee thing for you.
I used to collect ceramics, and with David, I wasn't allowed any more.
Right.
But I used to sneak them in gradually into the vicarage, and he'd say, "What's that?" I said, "I've had it for ages."
I do that. This old thing?
Yeah, it's been
had it for a long, long time. Right, Michelle has got something to say to you. Here we are.
I've had my grandma die several times if I'd needed to get out of work. So when people say, "Why couldn't you come?" nobody ever questions when you say you've had a death. So you just go, "Oh, my grandma died. She died years ago." But people don't know that my family are from far away. So you just put that one in there and then they don't question it.
Yeah, I'll not get away with it now.
Oh dear, playing the dead grandma card.
Yes, I mean, there's a sort of moral question over that, but there's also a technical one.
Yes.
Because most people have maybe a couple of grandmas, and if one has died 31 times, sooner or later people are going to put 2 and 2 together and you might have to find a new excuse.
Exactly. Yeah. So we don't like that one.
I don't think that's my favourite one. No.
That's not my favourite one. Let's see if Laura has got...
When my mum used to make me lunch for school, I used to throw it all away, every single bit, and then just buy new lunch. I never told her. I used to tell her it was so good, but yeah.
Laura, she knows now. She knows that that's what you do. I don't think Laura's alone in that.
No, and also sparing your mum's feelings. I don't think I'd be too strict about that.
Right.
I would suggest maybe donating the lunch to a food bank or something.
Yeah, don't throw
rather
it
than throwing it away.
Because that's a waste of food and nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
No, absolutely not.
Well, it depends on what her mum's packed lunch is like.
Yeah, it might be terrible.
Well, I gave a sandwich to a homeless guy the other day and he said, "Oh, this is horrible. I didn't want it." So I had to go get another one.
It's like, get me another thing.
Well,
get me
fair
something
enough.
else.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, OK, this is from Alice.
I often tell my friends that I'm leaving, and often I'm half an hour away from getting ready and actually being able to leave. And then there's often some sort of traffic or public transport issue, but I'll get there in the end. Just not at the time I said I would.
Oh, what do we think?
Well, nobody really minds that much, actually, so
Right.
don't worry about it. And also, after a while, if there's a regular pattern to this, your friends will just adjust the timetable to give you that extra half hour. I had a friend, she was 2 hours late for everything, so we just did everything.
You just changed it? Yeah, I think they used to do that with Queen Alexandria, because she was always half an hour late, so they actually moved the clocks in the palace and just kind of adapted themselves to that. So maybe that's... I don't know, though. I think it's because I do live telly. I can never be late for anything.
Because with live radio, it's the tick-tock of the clock and not
I know.
crashing
And I can feel the anxiety if I'm going to be... And it's not the end of the world if you're, if you are a little bit late for, say, a gathering, but I get really anxious about it.
No, me too. Tick-tock. I've an eye on the clock the whole time.
Oh, no, it's like all the time. Now, look, things are... Like we said, so much going on in your life, but you're still loving the writing as well.
Loving the writing, yeah. I'm trying to arrange my life to spend more time writing.
Yay.
So that's good. But I don't know, I thought I'd retired 2 years ago, Lorraine, and I've just got really
and you've got really busier and busier. But I think what was lovely about the whole I'm a Celebrity thing was we really got to know you. I mean, I know you, but everybody else got to know you.
When you're in there, you've no idea how it's going out. And I came out, literally young people who haven't noticed me for 40 years were going, "You're a ledge." And I'd say to my nephew, "What's a ledge? Is it good?" He went, "Yeah, it's good."
It's good.
I said, "All right." Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's fantastic. And we'll have you back, of course, as our agony uncle, dispensing common sense, I think, which is sadly lacking.
Well, common sense and a bit of generosity, I think, is always
Generosity is good, and a wee bit of kindness is exactly what we want. Great to see you. Really
Thanks.
good to see you. Now, Pete Wicks is in. He's just over in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Have you got anything you want to confess to the Reverend Pete Wicks?
Lots of things, but I don't think they're suitable for daytime telly, if I'm honest with you.
Fine,
I've heard them all already, Pete, anyway, from someone whose name we won't mention.
Nothing would shock this one. Nothing would shock this one at all. Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.